score. Notre Dame is number one.
Notre Dame with a miracle win.
He's going in. Notre Dame has scored.
Welcome, Irish fans. I'm Jack Nolan. He's Notre Dame consensus All-American and 1988 national champion Mirko Jurkovic, and you played on that '88 team. What memories do you have of that game?
You know, I think the celebration after the game, Coach Holtz had it to where all the underclassmen would pick up the seniors and carry them out the field. But just the celebration that continued throughout the night of winning a national championship is something can never be replaced.
Time to look ahead now. When you watch Alabama play, what jumps out at you?
Fast. Fast, deep, talented at every position. And, you know, they've been on top for a few years, and call it a decade almost, where they're one of the best teams in the country, and there's a reason for it. They recruit well, they got great athletes, they're deep, so coming at the end of the year, they don't have to worry about an injury here, injury there, next guy in kind of attitude. But they're fast, and they play hard. I think really stands out. Their
running attack certainly really stood out in the SEC title game. When you look at this Alabama offensive line, why do you think they're effective?
They've been together. I think, first of all, they're great football players. But they've been together. They understand what they're trying to accomplish. They're not a team that's going to go out and throw 60 points on a board and throw the ball 50 times. They're going to run the ball, control the line of scrimmage, do play action. Number one reason that they're the best passing efficiency in the country is because of the play action. You have to put so many guys in the box to stop Lacey and Yeldon, to stop those guys, that it opens up the passing game. And that's not taking anything away from their quarterback. He's had a great year. But a lot of his receivers are wide open because of what the defense has to do. The big question in this game, the key to the game, one of the keys to the game, and I'll mention it again later, is how we're going to match up defensively. And are we going to be able to stop their run man-to-man? That's if they've got 7 guys blocking, we have 7 guys stopping the run. And can we get off blocks and make plays? I believe we will. We've done it all year against everybody. But that is the key matchup in the game.
It is a team game, so sometimes individual matchups can be overblown, but there is one people are already focusing on, and that's Alabama center Barrett Jones, a 2-time first-team All-American, and Notre Dame nose tackle Louis Nix.
Yeah, that's going to be a great matchup. And, you know, I always feel that all 5 offensive linemen have to play good. You know, he can get all the blocks he wants, but if someone else is missing their block, tackles are going to happen. But right at the point of attack, they like to run inside. They run between the tackles. Louis Nix is going to have a big day for us to slow down their running game.
Notre Dame's been dealing with this all year. They are underdogs in this game again. They have lived this year in big games hearing people say, well, you can't win this game. They're hearing the same thing. As you look at these two teams and compare them on paper, how good a matchup do you think this is?
I think it's one of the best matchups in college football all year. I think you got 2 teams that play incredibly physical, have speed where it needs to have speed, and doesn't make mistakes. I mean, Alabama got away in the SEC championship with a lot of mistakes and still found a way to win the football game. And you give them credit for that because that's probably one of the sloppiest games they've played. And they still won. And they ran for 350 yards against a Georgia defense that was supposed to be a pretty good defense. But you look at this game as a whole, I think it's going to come down to the fourth quarter. One team will be up 3 or 4 points, and whoever makes the big play in the fourth quarter is going to win the football game, but this thing's going to go down to the wire.
And you will be there. How excited are you about getting a chance to watch another Notre Dame team take away the moniker from your team, the last team to win a national championship?
You know, it's unbelievable. We've got a group email, the '88 team, of how excited we are to hopefully not be talked about anymore, about being the last team that's won a championship, because that's embarrassing to us as former players. Man, it's been 25 years since we've won again. We want our moniker gone. We want to talk about this team and let it continue on. You know, we're not the '85 Bears that still want to, and I'm a Chicago Bears fan, but that's all we hang on to in Chicago is the '85 Bears. We don't want to be that anymore. We want this team to start a new thing for Notre Dame, and hopefully it continues.
He's Mirko Jurkovic. He will be in Miami, and of course you can listen to Mirko and Reggie Brooks break down the title game right after the game, wherever you are around the world, right here on UND.com. For Mirko Jurkovic, I'm Jack Nolan, UND.com.